Hello and welcome to yet another video, and in this video it is something special, well at least to me, but also very different from what I usually film and create on my channel, because I'll be showing you around my new place here in Amsterdam. I recently just moved from Rotterdam to Amsterdam, so new city, new place, so pretty much excited, and recently just reorganized the new room, and it's still not really tidy, but because I only have a few hours left before I have to leave for Germany, and I've been very busy, and I'm going to be very busy. This is pretty much the only time I have left to document this video. And as last time when I moved from another place to Rotterdam place, I also made a video. I just feel like making this video for my future self to watch back as well. So without further ado, intro. So before giving you guys a tour, I just first like to explain the background information a little bit. So I actually got this place way back in, like, on the 27th of August 2020, so just last year. And right now it's 17th or 16th of February 2021. So I didn't recently just moved in here. I got this place for a while, but since then, I've been traveled practically every 2 weeks back and forth between Germany, and I have to go to Germany again today, and I never really stayed at this place to really call it home, other than a place where I just come back, do my laundry, and stay for a few days or a week or so, and then just leave for another place. So yeah, it's not really a place where I really spend a lot of time here, but since the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks I've been staying here at my place, and that's probably the longest time I've been here. I just feel like now it's more like home, and especially that I just rearranged the whole place, so it's not completely tidy yet. Yeah, but I guess it's also best to really show the place when it's not completely tidy, so just to show how I usually live on daily basis rather than having it fully tidy up, you know. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's start at the messiest corner of my place. So this is where I put the luggages and suitcase and my camera bag. This camera bag actually doesn't go many places with me, well, no longer really goes to many places with me because it's too cumbersome to really have a luggage and carry it around everywhere. I just prefer like a backpack or messenger style bag with me, and yeah, I couldn't find a better space to really put it, and this is the only space that I really can utilize and best put my suitcases and luggages just up here. In this bag I still have some of my older cameras that I don't use anymore, digital and analog, things like that. So yeah, that's where I store it, because I also don't use this bag very often anymore, unless if I have big projects like shooting a commercial in the countryside or something, then I will use that luggage, but otherwise I don't really use it that much anymore. I prefer backpacks and messenger style bags nowadays. So yeah, while that bag has nice space and has wheels, I still prefer backpack and stuff, even if it's super heavy gear. Yeah. And then here we have kitchen, countertop, sink, small drying rack, and it's a bit messy right now because yesterday we made 2 lobsters and also made glühwein, things like that. So yeah, it's still messy. I still have to clean it up. But yeah, and I'm leaving in a couple of hours to Germany, so I really have to clean it up. And here behind me, there's a toilet, well, bathroom practically. I also had to buy a washing machine because I didn't want to use the one that came with the building, like the laundry room in the building. So there's that. This little thing, wooden box, I found it at the garbage section and spent like an hour cleaning all the dirt from it and disinfecting it, and then photography book in here and fake plant. Yeah, it's very, very small. There's that. Oh, and I also made this holder. It's very simple, not much. Oh, and also for this shelf, it used to be in there. I brought it from Rotterdam as well. Here are just books, random books I put in here, but this is like photography book section. So yeah, also have my photography book in there, but it's not really for sale or anything. It's just for my personal collection that I like to print photography books as well. But yeah, there's that. And we're now in the main part. You just saw me filming over here, in the video. And here's the bed, windows, sofa section. So yeah, let me actually switch to this side. So this was actually the head of the bed, and since this bed used to be over here, and this wardrobe used to be over here together with the table, that's how it came with. So as that shelf also used to be next to the wardrobe. Now that I moved the wardrobe and the shelf over there, I can move the bed over here, and these are actually not the pillows I sleep on, these are, but yeah, this is just to be on top of the heater, that's all. So I have no use for the head section, so that's why it's over here, nicely dividing between the main room and the kitchen, and just the walk-in hallway. Oh my god, I haven't used wide angle lens for so long. My arms seem so long. Anyway, I'm slowly packing for Germany. I still haven't packed yet. There's a little football I brought all the way from Germany. And this is actually my favorite section so far. It is probably the neatest so far as well. So here's the dry plant, hanging upside down together with actual real plants. Well, that's also real but dead and dried. And yeah. Then here I have my film cameras that I use, analog cameras that I use very, very often. So wait, let me just zoom in. Yep, these are the ones. And yeah. Oh, and behind me there's the iMac. Sorry if it's shaky because I'm not really used to vlogging with the X-T3. I used to vlog with other cameras, but yeah, and I usually vlog with the, if I vlog with the Fuji system, I usually do it with the 16mm. It's a much lighter lens and it's actually my favorite vlogging lens, but since I want to show more of my room than me, I have to use the ultra wide lens, which is a little bit heavier than the 16 1.4. Anyway, this is the older iMac from 2011. It's the mid 2011 one. It's still good for editing. Very, very, very slow for 4K. I don't recommend that, but it's really good for still video editing if you're just editing full HD, but I'm editing 4K nowadays, so I'm using this MacBook Pro Retina, mid 2015 as well, with the 16 gig of RAM, and I forgot the hard drive, the solid state drive, but this one has 2 terabyte hard drive in there, and quad-core i7 at the time. It was a flagship, so yeah, not anymore. Long outdated, but it still has really nice screen, so there's that. And section where I just charge my stuff, and I stopped using the original battery chargers from the manufacturers because it only has 1 slot, and I just buy these reputable company battery chargers that charges dual batteries, and that way I don't need to switch it and it just goes to the next battery. So yeah, for Canon and Fuji. And we're taking a look here. Not all cameras are there, but here are some of my cameras, like for quick and grab and go. X-E1, X-T1, over here is EOS R, X-T2, filming me is the X-T3 right here. But yeah, just general cameras here. This is the old 1D, followed by the 5D Mark III, 5D Mark II, 40D, 10D, D200, 1000D, M50, M3, M10, X-T20, some of my lenses, and this is just where I put the coins and quick release blades that I just grab and go. And yeah. Oh, and if you're wondering, this corner here, it's kind of like a clay corner. Wait, I think I accidentally zoomed. Yeah. Sorry. This is the clay corner. So yeah, just name itself already explains. Oh, and this is the cool thing in the kitchen. Sometimes if I'm cooking something for so long, I can just use this iPad and just watch something. And this iPad is the first generation iPad mini, so there's no Touch ID or anything. And it's still great, it functions great. And it's just the right size for just this part of the kitchen. I just have it on, whoops, this hook right here. And yeah, it might be bad for the device, but hey, it's very affordable. I got it when it was still brand new, of course, but over time I had no use for it. It's only 16 gigabyte, and yeah, but at least I found a use for it now, I guess. So yeah, that's it for my room tour. I really have to pack and go to Germany now, and well, soon. So yeah. If you need a free photography guidebook, it's linked down in the description below. If you need a free photography calendar 2021, it's also linked down in the description below. It's absolutely for free. I will not ask you for email addresses or anything. Or if you have other questions, please feel free to leave them down in the section below as well. Comment section, sorry. Or just ask me on Instagram directly, as some of you did, but don't bombard me on like my emails, so yeah. Anyway. Stay safe, have fun shooting, and bye for now.